Hebu salimia kamera. Hebu sema ile kazi unafanya. Unafanya nini? Unapima nini? Ni kiwanja, si ndio? Nathan, salimia kamera. Hello, beautiful people. This is Coach Kim once again, and we are going to give you the latest update as we go on this journey of changing the lives of African footballers forever. We are building East Africa's first international residential football academy, and we are taking you along this journey as we release an episode daily. Well, not daily, sorry, weekly, on how the whole process is going. So this is episode 2. You can watch the first episode. Is on TTA's YouTube page. So I have a few updates. The first one is we recently had the Fleetwood Town Academy trial. So we have a partner that we work with in South Africa, in Hout Bay, Cape Town. It is a residential academy where players can go and hopefully attain higher opportunities. And so they came into the country last year and they selected a few players. We currently have a few of those players who are in Cape Town, South Africa at the moment and are currently playing there. And so we had the same event once again just a few weeks ago, and we had under 17 players, under 19 players who were all rooting to get that kind of opportunity, and there were a few selected, so we're excited for that. Do you guys want to explain what's happening here?
Yes. Let's take the Okay. Today we are here at ABSA Sports Club, and we are here for our third day of the trial. Usually we have 2 days of training with the trialists just to make them comfortable, and then the third, fourth and the fifth day they play matches. And so we've come here. It's a really nice surface for us to be able to sort of make the best judgments in terms of their technical ability, their tactical awareness, the physically, of course, we have a testing that we're going to start with, and then mentally, just to see how well they can adjust to different sets of environments as well. So it's going to be a fantastic day, hopefully, and we wish the best for all the trialists.
Yes, we wish the best for all the trialists.
Yes.
Yeah, we wish all the best.
Another exciting thing was our under 17 and under 19 trials that happened a few weeks ago, and players were selected and informed that they are now invited into the academy to be part of those teams going forward for the rest of the year. So that's an update basically on the football side. Let's talk about the academy, the residential academy that we are currently building. Now it is being built, the buildings are being built by ISM. ISM do container technology, and they have been contracted to do this project. Now, the reason why we are doing container technology is because of 2 reasons. The first one is the sustainability of the construction, and the second one is just how quickly we can make this vision possible. So the faster we can have students, the better. And with container technology, we can actually have this program up, hopefully, by the end of November. That is the goal. Basically, our first phase of construction has capacity for 40 students, and those 40 students will have a residential area and accommodation. They will have a dining area, they will have classrooms, there will be offices there will be staff accommodation, there will be a kitchen, basically everything they need. Another big thing is the football fields themselves. We have 2 full-size football fields and some extra space for warm-up and that kind of thing. So basically that's how the whole 6-acre place looks like at the moment, and that's what we're trying to make possible. So recently we're actually touring the container yard of ISM that is in Thika, and with the help of Nicole Agneta, who is also helping us with our interior design and just making the space as habitable as possible. She's also helping us with our psychosocial services for the players and for the students and for the families as well, just trying to make sure that these players have support outside of academic support and football support, and all of the support they can have. Can we go deeper into some of the challenges that they may be having with regards to their mental health and how they're handling themselves while they're there. The next thing that we're really excited about is the planting of the grass. Now, as you guys know, football is played on football fields, so the field is very important to us. And we have 2 full-size football fields, and we have contracted a company called AgroTurf that is led by a gentleman called Daniel Kiboy, who has done an excellent job so far in levelizing the field, and hopefully over the next week or so we can actually start planting the grass. And there has been a challenge in finding water on the property, so we are trying to make sure that we we have access to some boreholes that basically we're trying to make active so that we can actually irrigate the fields once the grass is planted. That's a big thing, very big thing for us. Another highlight was a workshop that we recently had. So there is a consultant that we work with called Katia Nyangi. Katia has been instrumental in basically helping us with presenting what we are doing to parents, to players, to the world, basically, and having a strategy towards that. So we had a really big workshop that included all the stakeholders at TTA, and looked at the research that we've done with parents and with students and trying to present this in the best possible way. And that was a really exciting thing. I also want to give a shout out to Abraham Mogato runs Tribe Marketing. So basically they handle all our marketing. They're in charge of telling the stories of True Talents of Africa, and we have been with him since the beginning, and he has been excellent in just telling the stories in the best possible way. He's the one who runs all our social media pages, so he does incredible work. So I have so much love for the work that he does and how he does it. Another thing that we take pride in at the academy is the success stories. So players who've come into our programs and eventually ended up getting an opportunity. And there's 3 players in particular that I want to recognize. The first one is Deborah Meron, who is a ladies player who was in our under-21 program and has attained a soccer scholarship to play in Canada. She's a big success for us, and in fact on the girls' side she's actually our 4th player who has gotten that kind of opportunity, and she actually left just last night. The other player I want to recognize is Shadrach Omondi, who also got a soccer scholarship to play in the US, and we wish him well as he begins the season and in a new country, and hope that he settles in well and performs well. The other player I want to recognize is Tevin Tikan. He's a goalkeeper who's been in our program for several years now. He has joined our partner academy in South Africa, so big up to him and we wish him well. It's always a big thing for us, the success stories, but I always say we're not in the business of trying to promise players that they're going to come from playing with us to playing for Arsenal within a year. I think that's not realistic, especially when the fact that we deal with amateur players who are youth players. We simply try and promise them that if they are deserving of an opportunity, we try and put them in a place that is between where they are now and where they aspire to go. So can we take them to a place that is, maybe it's a soccer scholarship, maybe it's a professional opportunity, whatever it might be, but eventually maybe they might get to Arsenal. We never know, but our job is just to get them to the next step in their career, and I think that's where much of our success has come from, in really trying to help these players. The last thing I want to add is, if you guys know anybody who can help us along this journey of changing lives of these African footballers, whatever that might be, maybe a company, an investor, whatever it is, please let us know. You can share this video as much as you like. As you said, it's going to take a village to make all of this possible, and as many people we can include on that journey, we're happy to. So thank you guys, and see you on the next episode.